often do you reread? Sometimes? Never. My answer would probably have been never a few months ago. There are way too many books to read and so many I have not read yet. Sometimes I wondered, is it worth rereading the books? But I reread a book this year and it completely changed my mind. So if you want to know about it, then go ahead and watch this video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Pick Up Books. I am Komal and in today's video I'll be talking about the books I want to reread this year. These are not some of my favorite books, but I never got the chance to read them properly. After rereading, maybe they might turn into my favorite. Let's see. Before I jump into the list of books that I want to reread, let me share an experience of rereading. So I got to reread Six of Crows in Feb and I knew the plot and the characters, but I felt I never lived the story before. Upon rereading, I paid attention to little details like how the characters are introduced. It's always hair, eyes and skin, and the usage of color palette, burnished gold, deep brown, caramel, vibrant blue, silk, and the whole premise and the world building. I remember racing through this book for the first time. It's a heist and you get the urge to know things and know the events quickly, so I could not savor the language, but this time I did savor the language, a little tinge of wit and humor, the characters' impression, and all the other things that I missed and I failed to notice the first time. So the first book, or rather books, that I want to reread is this Six of Crows Duology. I read this in 2019 and I raced through the story and I did not enjoy reading this book. So let's give a second chance. I did complete rereading Six of Crows in Feb and I'll probably pick this Crooked Kingdom in May. Next book that I want to reread is The Night Circus. Again, I read this in December 2019 and I just wanted to be done with this book because I was traveling and I was moving out and I didn't want to carry this. Though it's a very tiny book, I didn't want to carry this book. But the book is amazing. I love the fantasy world that's set, and one word to describe this book is creative. It's very creative and the prose is so lyrical. It flows like butter, and let's give a second chance and reread this book. So the next book that I want to reread is Circe. Again, I read this around the same time, December 2019, and I felt very disconnected with the story as I was unaware of Greek mythology. But nevertheless, let's give it a second chance, and this time I'll go prepared. I'll read about Greek mythology before going into this one. Next book that we have is Little Women. I know it's a personal favorite of so many people. You guys are gonna hate me for this, but somehow the story moved very slow like a snail for me, and at times I was wondering what is actually happening in this book, and later I watched the movie to get the gist of this book, but it did not really work for me. But let's give this a second chance. Life is all about second chance, so let's see if this will work for me. And the last book that we have is All the Light We Cannot See. Out of all this book, I really enjoyed reading this book and I actually did start annotating with this book. But somewhere in the middle, it got really heavy with emotions, and at that point in my life, I didn't want to go through something like that, and hence I stopped reading. But I want to read this and I'm really looking forward to this story, the characters, and those beautiful quotes. Oh my god, they are so beautiful. That's it for today's video. Let me know what are your views on rereading and what books you want to reread this year. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please leave a like, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel Pick Up Books. I'll be back with another video soon. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, take care, stay at home. Bye bye.